There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just sitting here, and all of a sudden I start feeling a little lightheaded. I feel my arm throbbing faster and faster. And then invariably, I hear an airplane. This time an airplane and a jetliner. Propeller plane already made its flyby, and there's the jet that's just on the other side of the clouds, thundering over. And whenever that happens, I feel lightheaded, and my hair seems to stand on end, and I've got this super fast pulse all of a sudden tries to impose itself onto my bloodstream or something, is what it, It's not, there's no reason why my pulse should be that high. I'm just sitting here. I've been working on the car. And, so yeah, anyway. And I tell people all the time, it's microwaves or radio waves or both. And it's not necessarily the source cause of everybody's problems, but it makes everybody's problems worse. And all these new disorders on television that you hear, all these new pills and treatments coming out for that may cause anal leakage and, death and heart seizure, and you might explode. Those things are as a direct result of this. I mean, duh. Who doesn't know that? People pretend that they don't. They just go around pretending, hey, let's all pretend that this stuff that's sprayed in the air is not going to harm us, even though we know that those chemicals are known to be harmful to every living thing. But if we just pretend it's not, and then we can go to the doctor and he'll give us some treatments for our cancer, and we can pretend that we didn't get our cancer from that thing that we could have done something about, but we were too chicken shit to say anything about, here in the land of the free. I think that's the point I'm really getting at. Freedom, democracy, the right to free speech. What good is free speech if nobody's willing to use it? Nobody has the guts to use it. Nobody even knows what to talk about. They talk about what they see on TV, and that is the dumbest shit you can ever that anybody could do. It's completely bullshit. The television is a paradigm to keep people's minds in a little box. I just can't believe how many people are in the box, and they're literally, and they in the TV box, and they think they're not. I don't know. How they don't see that, one of two corporate choices is no choice. How they don't see that voting is, what's the word? When you vote, you're giving whoever wins the outcome of the election. By participating in the vote, you're giving your consent to be governed by whoever wins, whether it's your guy or the other person's guy, because you're both part of the same system and supposed to be playing by the same rules, and therefore it's okay, right? Yada yada. But really all you're doing is giving away your consent and your right to be ruled to somebody else who's in likelihood's, the second, third, fourth cousin of the King of England or some shit. That's how this thing seems to go. All the ruling families and the founders, they spread forth across the land, and they went and they found all of that Freemasonry, and got all the gold and all the loot associated with it, and then takes us up to where we are now. Anyway, hey, there's another jetliner taking off over there. It's toned down some. See, there's my left. It does it on both. It does it at my neck. It does it at under my knees. It does it at my ankles. It does it on the back of my head. Everywhere. And when it's a strong enough signal, it kind of imposes itself on my own heartbeat, and then my blood pressure starts to rise and my veins bulge out, and then I'm almost dysfunctional at that point. What can I do? I'm totally messed up. I mean, I can still walk, I could talk, I'm not falling over dead, but I certainly can't focus on anything correctly after that happens. Thanks, Uncle Sam. You're great. We wouldn't want life to be too easy, now would we?